What's going on, beautiful people? D-Lo Brands back for another video, and today I'm going to be taking you guys from the first step to the last step in automating your entire social media management presence in a very high quality way. So a few things you're going to need for this tutorial. You're going to either need Gemini or ChatGPT. You're going to need Manus. You're going to need Zapier, and you're going to need whatever social platform that you would like to post to or automate, and you need examples of posts that you want to have. So the first thing that we're going to do, we are going to set up our Zapier MCP, and this is basically how we are going to we're basically going to place the access to our social media sites inside of a link. And this is going to be a link that we give to our AI agent for it to be able to perform things with the tools in that link. That's the easiest way to kind of think about MCPs. So when you click start building, I have a couple that I've created in here, but you're going to click new MCP server. You're going to click whatever client. I recommend using Manus. You can use this with whatever you want to. They do the same thing, but we're going to use Manus, and we're going to name this social media auto. And then we're going to click create MCP. Now you want to basically add in the different accounts that you want to have connected. So we can add an Instagram for business. We can add a published photos. We can add a published video. We can even add an API request too, but we're just going to add those for now. We can add in a X or Twitter. Well, Facebook. So Facebook leads, Facebook pages, create page post, create page video. So that is with Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this now. All right, so we just gave it permissions. We're gonna add those two tools. We're going to also add in a LinkedIn post. So LinkedIn, create share update. You can also do create company update as well if you want to use a company page. We're just gonna do create share update. And let's say these are the three platforms that we want to automate. So we know on Instagram, you have to have a image or video, so you have to have a media file with it. Facebook, I believe you just have to have text, but let's just say you have to have a media file with it. And LinkedIn, you can do without any media, so it can just be a text post. And basically, what we're gonna do is go connect, and we're gonna go right here and click generate token. So I'm going to delete this right after this video. So bam, you copy this, and then now that you have Manus, you're going to go to Manus, and you are going to go down to your settings. You're going to go to connectors, and then you're going to add connectors. Inside of this, you have this window right here that says custom MCP. So I have a couple in here already. We're going to add a new one. We're going to do direct configuration. Let's say social media auto to keep it streamlined. We are going to paste in our server URL. Then we are going to click save. So bam, now our MCP has been added to Manus, and Manus now has the ability to use the different skills inside of that MCP server. So in the if I can get out of this window, okay, close, configure. So like in the LinkedIn one, the MCP to LinkedIn or the connection to LinkedIn is one thing, but the skill would be create, share, update. That would be a skill, because I know a lot of people are talking about skills now. So that would be an example of the skill. Create page video would be an example of a skill. Create page post, same thing. So you're basically giving it connection to these things and skills to use them. So that's what you just done. Now, what we need next is to basically gather all of our context. So there's a number of context pieces that we're going to need, but don't worry if you don't have them. We will be able to generate each and every one of these with AI, which it may be better in some cases to do that. So the first thing that we want to do is retrieve our post style. So I know that some people have pre-existing posts on their Instagram, but let's say you're a new business, you don't have a posting style at all. So you really need to come up with something. So basically you can go to Pinterest, go to home feed, go to this search icon, and let's say you are a you're a trucking company. Trucking company social media post. This is now going to show a bunch of different results that are different posting styles that you can use. So what I would recommend, if you don't have any posts that you've had before, I have posts that I've had before. So in this example, where's this thing at? So in this example, I basically, matter of fact, we're just going to do all of this straight from Pinterest. So what I would recommend is you get one of these that shows a layout of different social media posts, so that you have some variety of style and things of that nature. The more post examples you have, the better. You could even use this one, but we're just going to go back and let's just say we want to use let's just use one of these up here. So we're going to tag on, let's just do this same blue and yellow one that we had. I don't see why not. So basically what you're going to do is save this image, or you could just copy it, save it or copy it. And then you're going to take it over to Gemini. And what you're going to do is paste in this prompt. Let me change my thing. You're going to paste in this prompt. You're going to paste in that image. And you are going to paste in this prompt right here. Analyze the overall design style of these Instagram posts and give me a master prompt that will get a Gemini gem to make things exactly in this style for whatever I need it for. So you want to keep this prompt vague when you're replicating a design style, because you want versatility in its use. You don't want to lock its use down to just a certain number of styles or posts or whatever. So we're going to use Gemini 3 Pro to analyze this style, and it is going to come back and give us a master prompt that we can use inside of a GPT or inside of a Gemini gem. And this is going to allow us to basically have a chat that we can go to that is trained on how we want our post to be created. So every time you ask for, let's say, a testimonial post or a service promotion post or a brand presence post, you will get that on brand in this exact same style. So it's given us this entire master prompt, and we are going to now create a gem of this. So we're going to click new gem. We're going to say trucking post. We're going to paste our instructions in there. See that? Nice instructions. And we are going to use the create images as the default tool. And then we're going to click save. That's it. Now you literally just start a new chat and say, give me a testimonial post. And I'm going to show you guys a really quick way to make this a lot better. So if we go to edit inside of here, you can put company information. So let's say your company website.com. Let's say 678-999-9999 company at website.com. So these are going to be things that the AI is now going to use inside of the designs. So let's click update. Now we're going to go back to our post. It created the image idea for us. Now we're going to say create the image. And it's going to come up with that image. Let's go back over here, start a new one, create a brand promotion post for my company called Hammy Logistics. I don't know, bro. I'm just coming up with something. So bam, we're gonna do that. We're also going to open this one in a new tab because it's probably, wow. I need to fix that. Okay, so bam, this has just come up with our post, and as you guys can see, this is completely on brand. All we did was go to Pinterest, take this little thing right here, take this image, get it analyzed by Gemini, and now we have this going. A testimonial post, trusted global partners, fast results. Now, if we go to Hammy Logistics, it now has our company information. It has our phone number, our website, and our email. So basically, inside of here, you want to put your proprietary company information. You can put your different wording that you want to use or different stuff like that. And I'm going to show you guys another way to make this a lot better, but it's going to be in the next step, because this isn't the only thing we need in terms of context. We need this to be, let me say create the image. We need this to be something that we can use to just create images, but we need our caption style. We need our voice and tone style guide. And those are things that we're going to use AI to create. And I would actually recommend using Gemini 3 Pro to create those as well. But just for the sake of it, excuse me, we're going to use ChatGPT. So I'm going to say, let me get Whisper. Bam. I need to create a voice and tone style guide for my logistics company called Hammy Logistics. We handle freight brokering, we have trucking and logistics, and we go by way of sea, air, and land. So come up with a style guide that allows us to use in our social media posts and have the correct language when creating captions and copy throughout our brand, whether it be on our website or marketing material. So bam, we've just given it a prompt, Hammy Logistics, bam. This is going to give us a voice and tone style guide just based on what it thinks a logistics company needs, how a logistics company needs to interact. So we're not giving it much information of, oh, this is how I want to say things. These are some examples. We're just getting it to build this out for us. So now what we want to do is basically wait for this to finish. We're then going to copy. So you can use this to create the post, but I would also say copy this and put it in a new chat. Say, I am creating a new company called Hammy Logistics, and I want you to run our social media for us. So I'm going to give you our voice and tone style guide, examples of posts that we want our post to look like, and also our design style guide so that you can create our post. And I'll also give you connection to our social media for you to do this automatically. So bam. Hammy? No, not Hammy. Hammy. Okay. Hammy. So bam. We are going to go get this. We're going to say design style guide. We're going to place that in there. Then we're going to say voice and tone style guide. We're going to put some separations in there. We're going to go back over here. It's finished. So bam. We're going to put this inside of Manus. So now it has, let's put attached here. And we're going to say, actually, we're going to create some generations for it to have. So we're going to create this Hammy Logistics flyer that it created for us, and we're going to get the other one, the testimonial post that it created for us, and we're going to give that to Manus as context to kind of learn our brand, see what we're talking about. Let's get this one. And also, how have you guys been liking all of the AI updates in the world right now? A lot of stuff has been going on, a lot of new stuff coming out. I'll definitely be doing videos on those, but I just wanted to get this workflow out because a lot of people want to get social media management, and sometimes I tell them the price and they're very, very surprised. So I just wanted to put this out to kind of help people, give everyone a way to do this for less than $150 a month. So we're going to put examples attached. So bam, put some separations. When you are ready to begin, we're going to say ready. Okay, cool. So now we're going to take off the social media connection and we are going to click send. So now this is where we are basically coming to Manus and giving it all of the context that we just created. Not only that, we also created a Gemini gem. Let's say we want a reel cover. Create a reel cover for my company, or create a reel cover for a reel talking about land versus air transport. So bam, it's going to create a reel cover. And now it says, Manus says, ready. I have reviewed all of your brand materials for Hammy Logistics, corporate trust and speed aesthetic with deep corporate blue and vibrant safety orange color palette. The voice and tone has got it. Reliable, direct experience and calm under pressure. Visual examples. I've seen your 2 examples. Bam. I'm ready to create social media posts. So now what you want to do is test this out, but trust me, it works. I am just going to show you guys how to automate this inside of Manus. So now all you're going to want to do is say, create a 15-day calendar for Hammy Logistics and map out all of the post info. Okay, so it's going to create a 15-day calendar. Then I wanted to set up a schedule after creating the schedule. I want you to set up a daily schedule. Okay, I don't want to use schedule because it may get confused. After setting up the 15-day calendar, I want you to set up a daily schedule for you to create the post image, create the post caption for that specific day, and use the social media auto connection to post it on all the available platforms there. So bam. We don't have it connected to anything right now. We don't want it to do anything. But what this is going to do is it's going to get it to plan out the post for the month or half of the month. Let you see all of it with its post details so you can go in and change it if you want to do that. But it's also going to set up a scheduled action within itself, which is basically a scheduled task. So I only have one for daily prospect identification, and other ones have run too, but this is what it's going to do. It's going to do a schedule, and you can set it up here, but we want it to set it up itself because that way it'll just, fill in everything for us. So it's going ahead and creating the calendar. We have it here. Freight doesn't wait. Secured. CTA. Post 10 is a service post. Post 11 is an educational post. Post 12 is a CTA partner with us. I don't know, but it's coming up with the plan. So now it's going to create the daily social media task. Determine the current day. See, this was important. I'm so happy that it put this here. The first thing that it's going to do inside of this scheduled action is determine the current day. Which day are we on? Then it's going to read the calendar entry for all of the details for that post. It's going to generate the image, prepare the caption, and then it's going to post it to the platforms. And then it's going to log the completion. Okay? So, bam, it's now created our scheduled task. It's put in all of the details that it would need. Read the content calendar, calculate which day, read the design examples, generate the post image, blah, 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 whatever. And it's already saved it for us too. So daily at 9 a.m., starting on January 28th, this will go ahead and post based on that platform. So what I'm going to do is create, I'm going to say, use just the LinkedIn posting and put out a sample post. And I just want to do this so that you guys know that it's working and that this is actually going to run in this format. So Bam, when you use a customer schedule. No, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do that. So that was a knowledge thing that Manus intuitively likes to do. So it's gonna generate the post image. And then it's gonna generate the caption, and see, now it's generating the image. It's generating a square image right now. Let's see what this is gonna turn out as in terms of look, but I'm sure that is very, very good, because Manus, to me, in my opinion, is literally one of the best, if not the best, available AI agent on the market. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it's owned by Meta. But Meta already has so many data points on me. I mean, it's like, whatever, bro. Like, they have so many data points on me. So, bam. This is the image that it came up with. What did it use to create that? Because I'm sure that was not... Okay, that was Nano Banana Pro. Well, it's going based off of the examples. Whatever. So let's just say that post is perfect. It's using the MCP, it's using social media auto, it's using the tool list, LinkedIn create, share, update. Now it's gonna go ahead and do that. And this is actually gonna post on my regular LinkedIn. So I'm gonna delete it right after this. But now it is in the process of posting that. So for Ham Logistics based on day one. And it doesn't take long. This is like a, after you set it up, every day that I come in and do it, I just kind of, like, I'll come and say, create a LinkedIn post based on this topic. And then it'll just create the whole entire copy for me, and then it'll just go ahead and post it. So it may take like 2 minutes to do it, but it's very, very easy to do it when you add in Zapier MCP, you add in your Gemini Gem, which we could go deeper in this and really get some great functionality, but it's posted it, I found, but it needs a bit of setup to post correctly. Okay. So that was my other connection. I'm just going to use this LinkedIn connection. So I guess I didn't set it up completely inside of here. No, it's completely set up. But whatever. So it's just going to use my other one, and it'll give us a link. We'll be able to see it, and then that'll be pretty much it for this automation. I did not mean for this video to take so long. Like, this is 28 minutes in recording, but I just think that this is a very, very useful way to get on brand posts. And now it's created this real cover for us. Land versus air, choose your speed, watch the breakdown. We can give Manus tons of skills now to be able to do things. Configure or authenticate. Why is it going to Zapier? I attempted to access the LinkedIn connection setup, but it was a Okay, give me 1 second. I am not sure which. Well, we're not going over the MCP servers right now, but basically, you guys see that my stuff is connected. It's just going to post it to LinkedIn. I can show you guys an example of something else that I've done on LinkedIn. So, bam. I said, now create a LinkedIn version and post it on LinkedIn. Do not post on Instagram. it went ahead and posted that. Looks exactly like this. It's up still to this day. So all it's going to do is set up a schedule for you to do that, and you'll be able to get social media posts every single day. And that is how you can automate your social media for less than $150 a month. Much less than that, actually, too, because Zapier is free. And let me know if you guys want me to go deeper on this topic. And let me know if this was something new to you. How do you plan on using it? And if you did try it out, how did it go for you? But be sure to join the AI AI Lab. The link is in the description, as well as a bunch of other affiliate links of trusted tools that I think you guys should try out. But this has been D-Lo Brands, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.